One thing I wanted to start with, that something that you've said to me that really sparked something from my journey as well, and I know a lot of other people will feel this, is that you're allowed to change. You're allowed to change your mind, your career, and your choices. So, do you want to unpack that a little bit more?
Absolutely. This is a sentence that I continue to remind myself because I was at a point where I didn't think I was allowed to change my mind when I was in my career. And that's what I truly believe led to burnout because I was forcing myself to accept or not accept my reality. And that's when I realized that I was like, wait a second, I'm allowed to change my mind. I was in a career where it was amazing. I was in advertising. It was the best career ever until it wasn't. And that's why I was so conflicted because I had worked so hard to be where I was. I worked 10 years in the industry. It was a successful, on paper, amazing accomplishment. And I had checked all the boxes. And so, who was I at one point to want more than what I had? Because that's the feeling that started to build. Whereas, like, I wanted more. I wanted more of a sense of fulfillment, that the work wasn't checking the boxes like it used to. And so that in itself led me to believe that there was something wrong with me because how could I want more? This is like, I arrived. So, what more is there after this? And then the realization that this career was just a chapter in my life and I was allowed to change my mind in a sense of I could start a new chapter at any point. It doesn't mean anything about who I am. It just means that there's more for me to discover, and that's okay. So I made it mean too much about me, the fact that I wanted to change my mind. Whereas it's like, you know what? We're humans, we evolve, we grow. So why not have different chapters in our life that also reflect different careers depending on where we're at in our life? So that empowering sentence still comes with me today because let's say I decide to work on a project and then it's no longer a fit for me. I'm allowed to change my mind. I'm allowed to do something different. Like even podcasts, like I'm allowed to change my mind. I have my own podcast, but if one day I don't want to, that's okay. I'm allowed to change my mind as we go along. So it's just honoring where you're at in the journey and really being honest with yourself.